Hi students, so welcome to AP Statistics. I'm happy to have you here. This is a video where I will go through the course navigation and we'll talk a little bit about assignments and course policies and all those kinds of things. So this is probably the most important video for you to watch in the first day. So first of all, uh, when you enter the course, you get to the home page like this, and nothing new here. Now we're trying to make all of the home pages look more or less the same, so hopefully you will be more or less familiar how to navigate it. Keep in mind that other features of Canvas are still present. You can still look at your grades by pressing grades. You can still contact me. My contact information is right here. I would not advise you to try to call me using the school phone number. I probably will not be there. However, you can email me, or you can message me through Canvas by going to this inbox feature right here. Now let's talk about the links that we have on the homepage. So first we have the course policy, and that is basically your syllabus. So let's go over there, see what the syllabus says. I'm not going to go through the entire thing, otherwise the video will be way too long, but just I'll point out some major components of the syllabus. So the major components are the following, and let's talk about the breakup of the grading. So your assignments will be 30% of your grade, and the assignments are described right here. They will consist of textbook assignments mainly and a discussion posts, and we'll talk about the discussion posts here in a minute. Your assessments will be worth 45% of the grade, and your final exam will be worth 25% of the grade. So that is how it's broken up. And as far as your cumulative grade is concerned, your semester grade is 75% and the final is 25%, just like it says right here. Late policy, your assignments, your textbook assignments have to be turned in by the day of the next class, which is fairly normal. If they're turned in any later, then you will be awarded only 50% of the grade. Now here you might notice that I have something crossed out, and it says that students will be granted 1 day of grace period. That was the case when we were in person in school. Since we are doing online learning, and you can turn in your homework at any point up until the midnight of the day it is due, I'm not going to give you the grace period anymore, just because you still basically have almost the entire day to turn in your assignment. So that option is out of there. So your assignments should be done on the day it is due by midnight. If they're done past the due date, it's 50% of the grade. You will be allowed to do the retake in the class at the end of the semester, just like most of you had last year. Also, this is an AP course, so I expect everyone to be taking an AP exam at the end. This is one of the major points of this course. Remember, if you take AP exam and you score a 3, 4, or a 5 on the exam, you can get a college credit at almost any university for the statistics course. And that's very, very good thing to have, because statistics is a fairly difficult course. So if you can get it out of the way, that would be very, very beneficial to you. So that is your course syllabus. Then by pressing home, you will go back to the home page. And let's see what we have next. So the next link that we have is course resources. So that's another important page. So this is where I will be posting this video in particular, but also other videos as well, such as how to submit your assignments by using a Canvas app on your phone. Now, this is not the video made by me, but nevertheless, it is the video that talks about how to use your phone to submit assignments if you have the Canvas app. It has the link to the downloading the graphing calculator. It has the video about taking online notes. Some of these videos are already on the first, are posted for you already on your first day, but maybe a month or two from now, you would like to remind yourself how to submit assignments by using your cell phone, or maybe you need to download the graphing calculator again and you cannot remember where you need to go to find all those links. So all of these major important links will be in one place, which is called course resources. And I will be putting other things here. So this is not the only thing that will be here. If I put something important, I will send you all a message that, hey, check out this video of how to do this and this thing. So this is basically where you're going to be going to do those things, to find those videos or maybe links and things like that. Okay, next link is the current unit. So this is, if I press it right now, will take us directly to this page. Anyways, that's basically if you're navigating the course and you're going to the previous units that you want to review something and you don't want to be clicking away through multiple pages, you can just press current unit and the current unit link will be always linked to the home page, which will be the unit that we're in. So I'm not going to even going to bother with this. All units, this is the link that will take you to the modules. Once again, this right now, there's only module for the first chapter that we're doing, which is chapter 4. But in the future, if you want to review something and you don't want to be navigating left and right, you can click on that all units, and it will take you to the modules, and all of the previous modules will be posted. So it's a little bit faster and easier way for you to navigate. And finally, the last link that we have there on the front. And the last link is lesson video, not lesson, sorry, video sessions. I'm not going to click on it right now because my internet is slow enough that it takes a little bit too long to load the pages. But by clicking this, it will take you to the page where I will have recorded sessions, live sessions that we are required to have with you at least once a week. So as you know, maybe or maybe you don't, but once a week you are required to meet with your class teacher by using Microsoft Teams. It should be a live session. Now, in my case, I'm going to be using those sessions for you to answer your questions. And this session I will be recording because some of you might want to go back and review the lesson or review what I was talking about, or maybe some of you won't be able to attend, but you still would like to see if a question that you had someone else asked. So anyways, those sessions I will be recording, I will be posting them, and to get to those recordings, to those videos, you will click on video sessions and it will take you to that page. Okay, next thing that we have here is the schedule. So as you probably know, the schedule, Bell schedule will be different since we're doing everything online. So this is the schedule for the day. Notice from 8 to 9, this is your time, Monday through Friday. This is your time for independent work, but it is also the time where I will be available for any kinds of questions. I will be sitting in front of my computer waiting for you to pop into Microsoft Teams, and if you have a quick question, I can answer those questions. Now keep in mind that this is the time for me to answer questions to all of my classes. So it's not only for this particular AP statistics class. This is basically kind of like an office hours where I'm available for all of my classes that I'm teaching. So keep that in mind, because if I have too many students there, I might not be able to get to your question. So we'll see how this works. All of this is a work in progress. If this format doesn't work, I might ask you to schedule a meeting during that time with me, so I don't have 30 students going to the Microsoft Teams and all trying to ask me a question that might turn into something unpleasant. But right now, this is just going to be no appointment. Click on the link. It should take you to the live session on Microsoft Teams, and you should be able to ask me some quick questions, and I'll try to help you. All right. Then you have your scheduled classes from 9 to 10, 10 to 11. So you have Maroon 1, Gold, or Gold 5. As you know, they alternate. So Monday through Wednesday, this is where is your time to watch the videos and work on the assignments. Of course, once again, you can still ask me questions during the scheduled times for the live instructional support, or you can message me on Canvas. But this is not, this is still, you're not required to do those things. However, you are required to attend your class session on either Thursday or Friday. And the reason why I'm saying it's either Thursday or Friday is because, of course, once again, those days alternate. So AP Statistics right now is a Maroon class. If I'm not mistaken, it is during Maroon third period. Actually, I need to look that up, but you have your class. So I think it's you guys are third period. So during Maroon 3, M3, whether if if Thursday is a Maroon day, that's from 12:30 to 1:30. That is your time that you are required to be on Microsoft Teams, and that's when this is time for your class only. No one from the other class should be attending those sessions. If they do, I will ask them to leave and basically kick them out. Once again, it should be either Thursday or Friday. It's basically at the end of the week. So you collect all of your questions and I can answer those questions at the end of the week. So please pay attention which day we're on, and please use that scheduled time to go to Microsoft Teams, okay? And then, of course, every time it says the live instructional support, those are, as I said, sessions just like the one in the morning. They are not required. This is just a time for you to ask maybe some quick questions, but keep in mind you might be competing with students from other classes to ask their questions as well. Okay, now let's look at how the rest of the class is set up. So it's set up by day. Some of the teachers do it as setting up the 1 week at a time. I decided I will be posting the entire unit at a time, so you can scroll through and see everything that you will be learning. Maybe even work ahead, which, if you really want to. I will not advise it. I don't think you want to do that, but you can, once again, you can still see everything that will be done in that particular unit. You can see when your test is and such. Well, on the first day, you'll just be watching the videos like this. There is no I'm not going to be teaching you anything. There is no any assignment except for one, and that's where I would like you to make a post about yourself. So your homework here, as you can see, is watch the videos and then write about myself, or yourself in your case. So you will press on this link and it will take you to discussions. And in this discussion, this is going to be, I might have forgot to post it. Okay, well, anyways, you will click on that link. It will take you to discussions. Everything is described there, what I'm asking you to do. And basically what I'm asking you to do is to write some information about yourself, so we kind of introduce each other, get to know each other. And your peers, your classmates will be able to see those. So, if you're not very well acquainted, you might get better acquainted that way. But now on day 2, which on Maroon Day it will be August 14th, that's when the actual lessons start. So let's talk about how the lessons are set up, and they're all going to be set up in a very, very similar manner. So learning objective here, just going to give you a very quick summary of what we're learning, and then agenda. I'm trying to do it step by step so it's easy to follow. So first of all, you go to this link, and it even says, and watch the first part of lesson video. So here are the directions. So you have blank notes provided. Okay, so you can download those. You don't have to use them. It's up to you. But I have the blank notes that you can use to follow along with the video. If you have a printer at home, you can print those out. If you have a capability to write on the device, you can write on those notes. If you don't have those capabilities, that's okay. You can just take notes on a separate piece of paper, or not take notes at all, which I will not recommend. I would recommend you take some kind of notes, of course, but I do have blank notes provided for you. Then there's a lesson video, so you will have to watch it while taking the notes. I also will be posting completed notes, so the notes that I've been using to make the video, I will be posting them, so you will have the notes available for you that are completely filled out. And then you have your homework. In this case, this is just the first part of the assignment, so there's only 3 questions here, so not that many. Now, when you do homework, that's very important. The odd numbers have answers at the back of the book, so it has a note right here. Check your answers for the odd numbers, okay? So you know that you're doing it right, and if you have any questions, you can ask me those questions. However, okay, and then I'll talk about the even numbers here in a little. Once you do your homework, well, you will have to submit it on Canvas. So in the same place where you watch the video, you will press the submit button and you will upload the picture or a PDF file of your homework. Most of you have done this type of thing in the past, so you should know how to upload those PDFs or pictures on Canvas. If you do not, as I said, there's a video that you can look up of how to do it via your phone, or here I think it's fairly self-explanatory. Okay, now let's talk about the homework really quick. So we're not submitting anything. So instead of going back to the home page, I just press next, and that takes me straight to the next lesson, which we'll have now in this case 2 videos and such. But let's talk about the homework. That's the main point here. So the homework, once again, odd questions. You have answers to these odd questions in the back of the book, and now I would like you to check those. But the questions that are even and they are in bold, those questions you cannot find the answers to, and those questions I will be grading for correctness. So that's very important. Your homework, the grade for your homework will consist of 2 parts. You have completion. So every odd question is done for completion. I will not be checking whether it's correct or not. It is your responsibility to check your answers in the back of the book. But the even question, I will be grading for correctness, and I will make notes, and I will be using AP format to correct those. And the AP format will be the following. I will give you 1 point. So the whole homework is worth 10 points. 5 points is for completing odd numbers for completion. When it comes to even question, it's worth 5 points for the whole question, 1 point for just doing it, and then 4 more points is going to be awarded based on the AP format, because when in the AP format grading, it's all based on 4-point system. So please keep that in mind. So once again, bolded questions are going to be graded for correctness. You can still ask me questions about them. You can ask me to help with those, but keep that in mind. That will be graded for correctness. Okay, one last thing that you will be required to do besides homework from the textbook is a discussion. So once again, we're back on the home page, day 1. Here's your homework. It's all written out for you. So it's right here. So go to this page, watch the video, submit your homework, and then do discussion. So by the discussion, what I mean is the following. You can click on either one of those links that will take you to the same place. For the entire unit that we're studying, so in this case, we're starting with Unit 4, Designing Studies, you are required to make 5 posts on this unit discussion. You can make more than 5, but at least 5 posts are required. They can be, if you have a question about something, so you can ask a question about how to do something. You can ask to elaborate on some kind of a concept. If you see a question and you know how to respond to that question, you can respond to the question. You can just you can respond to somebody else's response. So anything as long as it's related to statistics is okay. I will have a video posted on here that describes what's an appropriate post and what is not. But basically, this is a place for you to communicate with your classmates and maybe to get some help from your classmates or help other classmates in the course. You are required to make 5 posts. They have to be coherent posts on topic. They cannot be just like, hey, I like the Bears. How, or like, how was the basketball game last time? That doesn't count, of course. But it has to be related to our course. More specifically, it should be related to the unit that we're in. However, if it's vaguely related, that's okay, as long as it's related to our course in statistics. I have the rubric posted here. I will also have a quick video that describes what's appropriate, what's inappropriate, but that is what this is for. I've taken online classes myself, and the discussion portion helped me a lot with the classes. My professor did not always have office hours that they could attend, but there was a required discussion, and it was very helpful. If I was confused on something, I would ask a question, and hopefully there would be someone who knew how to do problems, and they will respond to me, and it was very, very helpful. And that way, I managed to learn a lot from the class. So once again, you are required 5 posts by the end of the unit. It does say right here, the due date for the discussion is the end of the chapter, the day of the test. And you can see that, you know, you have homework and then what's due the next day. So due today, notice that the discussions are not due that day. The discussions is at the very, very end, the day of the test over chapter 4, and that's when your 5 posts are due. But you have to do 5 posts overall. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, if anything is confusing. I will also say not everything is set in stone. This is the first time I'm doing a class like this. It's the first time that you are learning something purely 100% online. What we had in spring barely counts because no one knew what we were doing, but things could change a little bit. Expect some announcements. I will let everyone know if there are any changes. But so far, this is how the class is set up. Let me know if you have any questions. Don't be overwhelmed. I'm trying to make everything easy to follow with easy structure. So good luck. Have a wonderful day. I'm very excited to teach you. Hopefully excited to learn. Maybe one day we'll meet face to face and it will be wonderful. Okay, peace out.